Welcome back to News Geelong as we continue with the latest events from around our great city. From time to time, we all need a helping hand, and the youth in our community are no exception. Headspace centres are designed for young people, particularly those aged between 12 and 25. Headspace Barwon have a city centre, a Corio centre, and as of this week, a new Bellarine centre. They understand the needs of young people and can access the right health worker for their needs. News Geelong caught up with the official party.
And it's really come about as a result of fantastic partnerships between federal government, state government, local council, trusts, foundations and private donors who've contributed over $400,000 towards this project.
No, it's a great thing to see Headspace now available locally for local Bellarine families and young people. They're a great service, so it's a service that brings together state and Commonwealth mental health services, drug and alcohol, counselling, GP. So it's a great way to provide a one-stop shop for young people who we know have a higher risk of developing a mental illness.
So it's now the third centre for the whole city of Greater Geelong, really?
It is, and one of the things about it is that it's obviously based locally, but also very strategically placed here near the Pt2 shed with the two schools. In fact, I think it has the highest number of school children in this Bellarine Peninsula area. So it's going to have a great connection to the schools, be able to reach a lot of young people, a lot of parents as well, and be locally based. So very easy for people to get to.
Look, it was a really hard choice as to where we should put the third site in view of accessibility for the Bellarine, and I think the location to schools, community basketball stadium and an arts centre is absolutely superb location for the initiative.
And so what services are you able to provide?
From general practitioners, youth workers, drug and alcohol, community health nursing, mental health, a really holistic health and wellbeing concept, so as an early intervention and prevention strategy.
So obviously the other two centres are being well utilised?
Yeah. In the last financial year, from the front end sort of part of our Headspace model, we've had over 3,000 young people attending our clinics, so certainly high demand, which is now bringing a new challenge in view of managing the demand.
With the latest MasterChef craze to hit the nation, Geelong has not been left behind. The local Gordon TAFE not only provides certified courses for chef apprenticeships, but since the hit television cooking show, there's been enrolments for short courses going through the roof. News Geelong spoke with Wayne Crimes, Program Manager of Cookery and Bakery at the Gordon. And can you tell us what's happening in this class here, Wayne?
At the moment we've got some international and local students who are doing their study in commercial cookery. Some are doing a 2-year program, the international focus, and they just commenced their course. And we have some locals that are actually doing their certificate 2 in kitchen operations. So they're doing a cookery program full time for the next 3 months with us and enhancing their skills in cookery.
And some of these students will be getting apprenticeships in the workforce in Geelong?
They will be. We're working with local restaurateurs, hotels and cafes. Some of the students have some great enthusiastic ideas of becoming chefs, and so they're getting the options of becoming cooks or chefs down the track. So they're actually doing their starting, and then the workplaces are coming in and getting involved and assessing them, and some of them have already left the course already within probably a couple of weeks to enhance their skills as apprentices. So it's been great.
So with the excitement of MasterChef, what sort of demand has that created?
It's created a large demand on both our formal full-time courses or part-time courses in commercial cookery, as well as some of our short courses, which are just day programs or of working with local industry chefs, enhancing their skills in particular cuisines. We've got like a MasterChef program for Spanish, Italian. We're also working with our other industry areas like bakery to look at those sort of programs as well, and they've really come involved with 2 parts. One part is that the student goes to the workplace and they demonstrate and they eat some of the particular food, or the restaurateurs come into the Gordon and they actually have them in the kitchen in the physical environment to enhance their skills and to teach them some of the knowledge of different types of foods and different types of techniques in cooking. So it's been great both ways.
Every year, deserving people in our community are rewarded for their contributions. A civic reception was held at City Hall this week to congratulate the local recipients of the Order of Australia. Ian Nichols was in attendance.
Well, tonight News Geelong is taking you into the inner sanctum of the chamber here, the council chambers, for a very special event. The Order of Australia recipients this year are attending a civic reception. And I'm happy to say that Councillor Barbara Abley, who is also a recipient in the past, is going to be hosting the event tonight, standing in for Mayor John Mitchell for Channel 31 and News Geelong. Well, Councillor Barbara Abley standing in tonight for a very auspicious occasion. The Order of Australia recipients are all ready here at a wonderful reception you're putting on tonight. And you know something about this, being a recipient in the past, Barbara.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I was honoured about 3 years ago and was fortunate enough to be honoured with the bestowal of to become a member of the Order of Australia. So that's an AM. The City of Greater Geelong is really honoured to invite families and obviously the people who've received the awards. Once a year we have a civic reception, and Mayor and councillors are really pleased to put that on in recognition of the enormous honour that they have received.
Well, I recognise a few faces here tonight without even having to browse through that list, and the Bellarine councillor, former, of course, Mick Robinson, one of the great identities of this region.
Yeah. Mick is an absolutely fantastic man. He has worked very hard for the community, both in civic life, but also he has a great interest in heritage. So he's a member of the Committee of Management for the Geelong Heritage Centre, which Council runs, and fantastic to see him receive the award and the acknowledgement for his tireless work. Dr. Colin Avery is another one whose name springs to mind. Colin is heavily involved as a GP in the bowel scan for our Rotary district, which is District 9780. Another person that springs to mind is Mary Lewis. Now, Mary has been awarded an OAM for her work within Rotary. There are many, many other people who are here tonight equally deserving. So we're looking forward to shaking their hand and saying well done on behalf of the Geelong community and presenting them with a small gift on behalf of Council.
Look, well done, and we're looking forward to a very pleasant evening and a very successful one too. Thank you again, Barbara.
And thank you very much, and thank you to Channel 31 for actually coming along tonight and taking vision of the vision of this of the proceedings tonight. It's really important, I think, for your viewers to actually see what goes on at one of these presentations, but we do appreciate your support. Thank you.
And from the civic reception for the Order of Australia recipients here at the Geelong Council Chambers, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Ian. This is News Geelong here on Channel 31 Analogue and Channel 44 Digital, as we go to a break and return with the world of sport and weather after this.